Hey guys, glad to be here again. I just want to say that today's Monday, which means it is Mystery Monday. Please tell me in the comments below if you think I should do another Monday making video, which is where I cook something. Today I've had hardly any time to even make this video. I have been piled up and stuff to do, so all that stuff is done now until this video is done and uploaded. So mystery number 1 is, so this video is going to be related to my day in my life and to do with November and autumn, which I did last time, so I decided to pick, instead of autumn, maybe another season, but that makes no sense because it's November. Why is it like mystery number 1? Yeah. Now, this is less of a mystery. This is more of a, if you guys can relate question. All of us have grandmas, relatives that are old. So grandma's age is, sorry, I'm really tired, is like, I don't know, some people say 40, some people say 80. Like, 80 is like way too old. Like, she's been a grandma for some years now. She's 80. She's 40. I would say she's just a woman. Like, I don't know how else you would describe that. Or a lady. I wouldn't call her a grandma. Or an auntie, yes, but not a grandma. That's just a bit rude. Like, if a grandma knows she's a grandma, that's not rude, but Okay, so the question is, grandmas are old and some of them like go a bit crazy sometimes. For instance, my grandma once forgot her skirt when she went to the doctors to take my cousin with her, because like I have a cousin who lives with her mom and her mom's mom and a cat. So I don't know. And so one day her grandma decided to take her to the dentist while she was busy getting my cousin ready. I wasn't there. I was just at home. I was just told this story by text. So basically they went to the dentist together. She was in such a hurry, she forgot her skirt, and basically that. Like, I wouldn't go into detail because, like, you can probably picture the end of the story. Basically, there was just a weird, staring, awkward moment. So, is there someone here? Pretty much that. The mystery is, when grandmas know they're old, and when you say grandma, or excuse me, old lady, why is their reaction like this? They're just like, and if you're in that kind of situation, you're kind of really puzzled about what their facial expressions are trying to make you understand what they're saying, but they're not helping at all. So that makes no sense. Basically what I was saying was, their facial expression is really a misunderstanding, so it's very puzzling to solve. But the mystery is, why is the facial expression so unexpected for the other person, not the grandma? Why? Like, you know you're old. You know you're a grandma. Why do you act so surprised? Because your face, like, but this is less of a mystery for me. I'm just seeing if you guys can relate to this. So my answer to that question, mystery, would be maybe it's not that they're surprised that you are calling them this, because they might be like, I don't know, say 59, or like just before they become a grandma, which might be it, but I don't think so. The other option is that they're shocked because maybe they've put something new on and all of a sudden they become grandma or something, or maybe because they are experimenting new things to wear or to use, and all of a sudden they become called grandma or old lady. That was another option. The other option is because they're shocked because, like, they haven't heard a nice compliment for such a long time, and maybe some kind of future machine told them that today, lady, that I thought was a woman, it's your day. You are not going to be called grandma or old lady ever in your life. Because, I don't know why, it's just what I think. Hashtag eyeball that can tell the future. Also, the mystery about future apps. Let's go into that. I have got, where is my phone? No idea. Anyway, basically, I've got these two types of future apps that tell you the future. If you've seen, no, never mind. There's this app called the Mystical Eyeball, but on my phone it's just called the Eyeball, or something to do. It's just called the Mystical Eyeball. That's the name, but I just call it the Eyeball because it's a waste of words. And so the Mystical Eyeball, or just the Eyeball, it basically, you need to shake the phone, shake the electronic device itself for an answer every time you do it. Like, you ask it a question, then you shake it. It has a special routine because there are only a specific amount of answers. And I noted all of them down, and some of them were repeated. I find that okay, but a real future app that could actually be like believed by millions of people wouldn't be like the last one ever made or the first one ever made, because that's just like judgmental. I would say that it would have to have like many different answers, and of course if you would write all of them down, like, I don't think there's such an app that could be created. I mean, it could be, but who would need an app that would tell you different ways of saying yes and no, like, absolutely, correct, no, never, not in a million years, no. Like, can't you just go with a simple yes and no? You're supposed to be asking only yes and no questions. Like, these things aren't supposed to actually, like, tell you a story. Like, what are you expecting? It's an app. Like, calm your expectations down, like, take them down a notch, please. And the other app I've got is called Fortune Cookie. Now, if you know what fortune cookies are, basically it's a cookie that has got some kind of piece of paper saying what may happen to you in the future or has happened already. If you think back into the past whilst reading this note, and will be like, oh, that's happened. Maybe I should have read this before that happened. Anyway, it's basically like that, except it's on a phone. So basically, it just appears some kind of menu screen with this cookie, and it says, oh, click on the thing to make it open itself up. So click, it opened itself up, and there's this note of paper saying blah, 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 blah. Blah, this will happen to you, that will happen to you, today's your day. But I like it more than the Mystical Eyeball app, because they're like different, because the eyeball app answers yes and no questions. You can ask the fortune cookie a question. it question it already tells you some kind of story that you're either supposed to believe or supposed to not believe, or just say that I'm just accepting this tiny little moment as life's journey. The other thing is phones. Let's go with that. So, let's see. How many phone brands do I know? Sony, Nokia, Samsung, iPhone. Any hints? Sorry. Well, any of those, Lucatel or something? No, never mind. No, that's not. Whatever. So, touchscreen phone, smartphones, those kind of phones. Like, the thing that's puzzling is all of them have got like different ways to open the lock screen. For instance, some phones have you do some kind of pattern. Some make you just do this. Some make you do a password. Some of them make you draw a picture or draw a shape or say a word to open the thing up. The thing I don't like about the word kind of unlocking things is because, well, obviously, like, maybe it's not heard, or maybe the phone shuts down because it can't hear you, like, if it doesn't understand. So my phone is a Samsung, so I just have to do this to open it, and sometimes it asks for my PIN code. My PIN code. You know what a PIN code is. Basically, you can just call it a password if you like, but it's called a PIN code. I'm not going to tell you it because, like, why would I do that? And the strange thing is, sometimes you can just turn your phone off, just press the off button, and then you can turn it back on again. And all you need to do is just go in. So basically, when I turn mine off and on again, all I need to do is this to go in. But when I, like, shut the thing down, like computers, once you turn the on button again, it starts doing all these weird loading. It's like loading things. It's like an actual PowerPoint to watch. It's kind of interesting the first time. And as it's doing that, once it finishes, this thing comes up and it says, type in PIN code. 3 attempts left. So, hopefully I've only got it like once or twice wrong, leaving me at least a chance to get the thing right. But the thing that I don't like about that is, like, maybe you shouldn't just give someone only like 3 attempts and just an emergency call, 'cause, like, what if it's an innocent person just trying to remember their password in a business meeting when they've got a very important piece of information that they forgot to display on some kind of board, so they have the information written down in their phone in memo, or and they need the password or the PIN code, and they're gone. Like, I mean, of course, it's ridiculous, because there are passwords for a reason, and there's a reason why we have a memory, and a brain is to remember stuff. But, that's kind of your own problemo, that you don't remember this or that, and this is getting very boring. So, I just want to say, thanks for subscribing, liking, and viewing my vids, and don't forget to like and subscribe and view as well, and leave a nice comment in the comments below. Bye!